So a lot of B2B companies are very scared about this transition to e-commerce, and they don't really know how to handle it or what to do about it. One of the biggest problems that I see is that they have a sales organization that runs, B2B I think is often very run by sales in terms of getting new customers and keeping existing customers happy. And I think sales people sometimes are maybe afraid, or the organization's afraid that e-commerce is going to replace those sales reps. And I think there's very simple solutions to this. They don't need to be replaced. Sales reps just need to be tagged on the customer so they can get commission for the online orders. So if you sell this customer and they place a bunch of orders online, I get my commission. So I think step number one is making sure your commission structure just transitions smoothly to e-commerce. That really isn't that complicated. And then number two is to have sales reps transition away from order taking. First of all, salespeople shouldn't be taking orders. You're not selling, the person already wants to buy, they're just placing an order. So you got to get out of the mindset of sales reps taking orders. They should really become salespeople, which are either selling on your organization or consulting or something that requires like really thought and not just placing an order. And all of that can be done through e-commerce. And eventually, if anything, the salespeople that are actually good should be happy because they're like, hey, now I don't have to waste time taking orders and I can actually do my job and sell. The third step is to segment between, I think you probably will eventually want to have two different aspects of sales. Salespeople that do new business, so they've never worked with you, they've never bought anything from you. They sell on your organization, they get you set up with the website, they get you set up on how to use it, and now you're bought into your company, your B2B organization, and the e-commerce website, and you know how to buy online. And then the other sales division is really more like account managers, and they're maybe upselling the existing accounts and helping them buy more, or consulting with them. So I think if you start to separate sales from new business to existing business, and then you can find a way to kind of incentivize those two different groups, that'll solve some of the problems that you may have as well. And then lastly, is just get rid of the whole fear of e-commerce replacing jobs. Like, figure out how to transition those jobs to build around e-commerce. There's no reason those people can't transition. It's going to happen either one way or the other. You're either going to go out of business because e-commerce is going to, beat you, and your competitors are going to be better in that area, or those people will have to transition to around e-commerce, one way or the other.